Morning, my friends, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. My name is Darren Hancock, and here we are on Thursday, right before non-farm payroll. So, as you know, as non-farm payroll, not for professionals, not for people, not for players, not for partners, we stay out of the market. Wait for the NFP this Friday. As my friend Derek would say, it's the Super Bowl on Friday. The market's going to go all over the place. They're expecting euro to take a little drop today. From what I hear, the news is supposed to be them dropping euro today. So, as usual, let's make sure we're up and running. And hope you guys had a great weekend. I enjoyed myself down there in Vegas. You know when they say what stays in Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Yeah, well, I guess I got of some bug. I don't know if it was a COVID bug or what, but oh man, I came back with a fever last night. Could be on the plane. We were packed in like little sardines in the back of that plane. So not feeling all that great this morning. But you know, the bugs didn't know. You're supposed to stay there. That's the rule. Um, yeah, so let's see where we're at here. There we are. And hopefully we won't have a huge delay like we had last time. I have somebody coming over to fix the internet this morning here as well. They're going to boost my signal. So that extra super speed. All right, let's have a look at the markets here. So are we looking to make new highs? We've already made a new high for today. We're getting closer to the prediction from months ago. You'll go back in my videos, you'll see that this was the area we were calling a few months ago. And this will end up, I get a feeling it's just going to blast right through this. This is just the start of AI's influence on the technical market, the NQ. But looking for a retrace at least back into this old high back here. We'll see what the NFP gives us this week. We might get a big wick down to re-engage these old highs. Leave this open, obviously, and even come back to the breaker here. This 3-day breaker. We come back into that here, hit that nicely, and eject out of there. That would be kind of a ideal place for me. The Dow Jones. Dow's daily. Oh, we did eventually get that leg down. Long done. Right now, we don't have a low that's taken out here, but we do have a fair value gap here on the daily that's been taken to the upside. We've traded back into it. We're starting to continue up. So I'd like to see this daily fair value gap inside here get reached for today. Today or tomorrow, I suppose. We've already reached. We've reached all the way down to the bottom of it, yeah. So I'm looking for that to dig up into this daily fair value gap above us here today. The 1 hour chart. We can get a revisit down in here on this fair value gap here. I'm going to draw this in here. And then we have wow. Relative equal highs up here on the 1 hour chart. Okay, so we've got that little fair value gap down here. We could get a revisit of this anywhere inside here, revisit, drive higher, take out that high. Even though it's not, this could be one of those trendline phantom takes here. That's why non-farm payroll is a little unpredictable. You don't want to be in the middle of non-farm payroll day. Let's look at Dixie. Finally got the lows taken here. Fair value gap has been filled again already. It was here. We just took the lows and now we're running back into this range here. We have this fair value gap here. If we get above this, a little bit of price action here on a close today, look for further run back up into this fair value gap above us here. Back into the range, 50% of that range on the daily chart. Which puts us right on the daily fair value gap again, the inversion. So if we're getting a drop, did I hear your knees? They all crunchy? You know that you're broadcasting that across the world that you got crunchy knees right now.
Oops. I'm gonna go.
Okay, I love you. Have a good day. My wife has crunchy knees, as you all know. Did you hear my knees as I was coming down the stairs? Yep, the whole world heard you. Jonas, good morning, Derek. Look at you back and bright and early this morning. Yes, indeed, we are back. Hopefully the delay is not that bad. What do you have for a delay? I don't know what the delay is. So if we're going up on the dollar, that'll put downward pressure on the foreign currencies. Canadian dollar. So Canadian dollar will go down. So we're looking for these relative equal lows here to get taken out. Canadian dollar, so look for that. Relative equal lows down here. Rebalance over to 72.68. New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar, we're looking for, you know, if we get more upward pressure on the American dollar, these equal highs, they may be leaving those for next week. We get a rundown into this fair value gap once again. You want to see it provide a level of support today and then turn around and start shooting back up. Maybe Friday, we might take these highs out on Friday. But for today, we're looking for a run back down into here. If the American dollar continues to surge or continues to get back to its fair value gap, that'll put downward pressure on these guys. So you're looking at 61.66, 61.54, and 61.44. That's just sideways. I don't see anything in there. If we get support off of here, you're already back inside this fair value gap inversion here. We've been traded through multiple times on the daily. So if we just run and take out previous day's low, if we end up surging all the way down to take these lows out down here, then look for a reversal. We don't want to see it close below this level here, obviously. If we close below here, then look for this to be taken out on the downside, and then these equal lows to be aimed for. If we don't run there all straight today to take these out. Non-farm payroll, you gotta love those the instability of that market. Japanese yen, downward pressure. On the daily, we could be looking at getting back into this order block here. Mean threshold 63.81. Keep your eye on that level. If we close through that, look for these equal lows down here in the half of this wick. Bit more downward pressure on those as well. Oil. We're getting back up into that weekly objective we were aiming for a while ago. We finally ran through that. We did hit this level we were looking for here. Right into the rejection block. And then we've pulled back. So we're getting a reaction off this equal or this consequent encroachment of this BISI here, which is now an inversion now that we've come through it, back inside it to go short. So we're looking for lower prices. And I just want to look at this on a larger scale because, yeah, I think we're heading back down here. I wanted this like in February. I was looking for these levels and didn't get them. So now I'm thinking we're going to come back and if we drive down here, clean these levels up. So now my next big objective is these lows down here. The fact that we've cleared out below, we've traded below this low here, or this fair value gap, and we've come back where it looks like we're finding support off this consequent encroachment. I want to see that start really driving down now. It's kind of like the linchpin for me. Mind you, this would have been here too. We'll see where this goes, but I'm looking for further downside prices on oil. And I thought I could hear my voice chatting away there. Morning, Tommy. Good to see you, man. You guys don't have to worry about those. And the banks, you don't have to worry about banks. Gold. No, thank you. Look at that jumping all over the place. Wouldn't even know how to call that. Bitcoin. A nice reversal there. See you later, love. Love you. Thanks. So We have a fair value gap here from we had that reversal. We peaked it, made a new high. This is the breaker you're looking for when you trade below. Back into the breaker. Continuation on the downside. Pull your range. Take out that high. You don't get this one. Look for this one here. Come back, find support at that. It's looking for more downside prices on Bitcoin. Unless we drive up here and take out this imbalance right here on a close. Come back, find support at it. Then we're looking for a run back up inside this range here. Soybeans look like they're on their way to taking these highs. So look out for soybeans to now come back to this imbalance right here. Anywhere inside there would be nice. So the old highs here, get some lift, and we're aiming for higher prices on soybeans. Nothing come. I'm flat on sugar. I want to see it close above here. Start driving up into this breaker here. We'll see if the mean threshold of that breaker gives way, and then look for higher prices in sugar. If we don't, if we get a reaction off of that and close below this fair value gap here, look for the lows to get taken. We would assume that we're making new highs here in coffee. I got nothing for an entry on that. For live cattle. Oh, you just got it this morning right here. Returning to this order block. Continuation on the downside. Look for a return back into this fair value gap down here. So look for downside prices in cattle into here. 174, 174, 174.9, 174.5, and 173.5. We finally got this broken above, which is we have a swing here. Fair value gap. Body breaks above, takes out the breaker, comes back. We have not returned to the breaker. We did return to an old high though, right here. Continue to the upside. We're looking for the same kind of area over here. Right down to the top of that body, I think. That's where we're looking for upside for cocoa. The lumber's finally filled that fair value gap and dropped below. So you want to find some support over here and continue dropping prices. Now that we've taken out these two candles here, come back, trade back to them. I expect to see that kind of react off of there. We could come back into the open or the gap here, which is right where we're hitting right now, or just short of it. Run up to that and see what kind of reaction we get off of that further downside prices in lumber. Lean hogs, same thing. They're just filling in that fair value gap. So you expect lean hogs to continue working its way back up again now. We close below that. I'm looking for a further run back into these old highs here, I think. And we did get our reaction off this old high here in gas. I'm looking for further upside. Okay, so so looking for euro to drop today, they say, huh? So look at euro on the daily. You could see euro. I could see euro coming up too. Here before going lower. So I'd like to see some support off of here, run back up, clean that out. Everybody's expecting euro to go lower. So whatever they expect, we're going to expect the opposite. So what we're looking for right now, I'm still bullish on this. I'm not bearish on euro. So this would be enough to throw everybody off. Everybody who buys into the idea that euro is going lower because of XYZ. Right now we're bullish on euro. We're finding support off this fair value gap here. We've traded below it, traded above it. So I'd be for you going lower. All the time we were below this, but the moment we traded back above it, and now we're finding support for 3 days off of that. If we degrade through this today and we close below this on a Friday for Thursday, come back, find support out on a Friday and continue lower, then during non-farm payroll dropping down. But otherwise, I could see this running up into these, taking out these relative equal highs here. So right now I'm bullish on it till proven otherwise. Yeah. British pound. Daily. They're just sitting inside that fair value gap there. See it? Literally banging off the high and the low of that. Bodies are respecting it. Now the wicks are starting to respect it. So where do you go from here? You got to wait for it to break out of there somewhere. Right now, we're still expecting it to continue going higher. Right now, it's like a linchpin idea because it's in the premium array. We have not got above it to go higher, and we're not even got it below it to trade back into the range. So if we expect this to kind of give way, want to see it drop below here today, come back into Friday, and then continue on. If I could just tap it Friday and drive down into the discount arrays down here. So I'm more likely to go short on, not that I am, but I've been more likely to short pound than I would euro right now. But I'm not a fundamentals guy. I don't buy into the whole fundamentals thing. So, not that it's wrong, just not something I've been a big fan of. Yeah, seek and destroy on the taking out both sides of the market. This was a nice reversal this morning, even on a 5-minute chart. You have the lows are taken all the way down here. The lows are taken. I tried my first turtle soup this morning and got a turtle soup up into the 50% of the range here. But this reversal here, body breaks above it. You trade back inside it right here, right on the money, and then go long. So you've caught a nice little run back inside this range on a 5-minute chart. So even if you caught here 50%, 62%, 70, you got all the way up to 78%. Before it finally came back and took you out at 75 if you used your fib tool. And that would have been perfect entries 84 up to 110. So looking at 26 handles right there, just on a small little run this morning. One-minute chart, beautiful 1-minute chart one right here. See that? Just dips right into it, catches the edge of it. And on a 1-minute chart, you would have had 75 to 110. So you would have had 35 handles on a 1-minute chart versus 20 some odd on a 5-minute. We're up in the premium range now, so we'll be waiting for the open in 1 minute. Here it is now, or 1 second. Looking down here. El Benzo, good morning. Down now. A little reversal right here. See if we get a wick up into here. There. There's the high. See if we get a continuation on the downside now. If we close above this, then we're going higher. Yeah, we just ate through all those arrays there now. Yep, we're going higher now. Inside that again. Mean threshold of that candle. Trading through here already, through here. We have relative equal lows here. Now I've traded below here again, so down. It's like a linchpin right here of where you're going to trade above or below it. Dow took out its lows. ES has not taken out its lows. These two are reaching lower. Nasdaq's pushing higher on a 5-minute chart. What do you think, Derek? I'd like to see oil roll over here. Morning, Doza. Thank you, Benjamin. That was not bad. It was nice and relaxing. I got to chill, just float around inside the lazy river there a couple of times. Just enjoy the sunshine for a moment till I get scorched, and then you got to go inside. It was so hot being outside in Vegas when it's like dry heat. It just sucks the moisture out of your body, man. But it was a nice heat, let me tell you. It was a scorcher. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was nice. Kind of. I didn't even go on the strip. I just stayed at the Tahiti village there, and I got a friend down there. She's got a timeshare. It's like my big sister. We've known each other for a long time. I used to live with her and her husband back in the day. I was renting out their basement suite years ago. and we stay good friends. And she said, "Why don't you come down and check out the timeshare?" I was like, "Yeah, that'd be great." So I got a few days down there at the most inopportune time, really. When you look at it, I've got drywalling, and mind you, that's all done now. The painter's in. He comes in today. I got an internet guy coming in today. We got floors coming in next week. Furniture coming in the week after that. It's gonna be crazy. Gonna be crazy here. Yeah, this is a non-farm payroll week, right, Benjamin? So it's kind of it's a rough week to be in. You can get caught on the wrong side and get beat up really bad. For sure. Look at this big change up here. Now Nasdaq's pushing for lower, and these two are pushing higher. Talk about being out of sync. Euro's pushing higher. That's what we're looking for. It's not going lower just yet. It's still bullish. Pound is still sitting right in the middle of that consequent encroachment of that fair value gap we talked about. We're waiting for this range to set up. I'm looking for this 10 o'clock. Clean out all this lot here. Like Derek was saying, like a seek and destroy moment. You've got the lows and the highs. There's a lot of equal highs and lows there, right? You're inside that smaller range. You got these equal highs or these highs to get taken out and then run back down and take these out. I do like this fair value gap below us here as a discount array to aim for. Notice how we didn't get the same kind of clean setup from NASDAQ here into Dow, or sorry, Dow is right here. We didn't get one of those clean reversals like you saw right here. You don't have those in these ones here. Viva Las Vegas, easy top. Sorry, having a rough week, Benjamin. Hang in there, buddy. It'll turn around for you. Patience. You gotta watch out for revenge trading now, where you feel like I've got to trade harder or leverage more to make up for any losses I might have had. Don't even touch the market with that kind of thinking. Give yourself a weekend. Go to Vegas or something. Float around in a lazy river for a while. Get your head straight. Hopefully don't catch a bug. But then, you know, calm your mind. Get yourself occupied with something else for a while. Right back into that 5 minute. Take these equal lows out. You can come all the way back into the mean threshold of that candle. Right there. Take those lows out. Or you can come all the way back down to here. I like this one. Let's see if we can hold that holds. If not, we're looking for that lower fair value gap I outlined here earlier. Literally bang it right off of it. Morning, Talk. Lobo don't cash. Sup, homie? Look at Dow Jones. Just keep pushing. Finally ran through it. So I'd like to see these lows get taken, then get another setup for 10 o'clock. Take these lows out. Both heading down. Dow still heading up. Lauriston, good morning. Looking here on the 1 hour. Keep your eyes on this level here. That will take out these lows. Fill or balance this BISI here on the downside. Thanks, Abs. Morning, Justin. Let's see what we got for the next 7 minutes here. What is the upside in here? It's just come right into there now. Oh, I'm feeling too good right now. Keep in mind that downside objective we talked about here. Just hitting it now. Let me see that get filled first, and then 10 o'clock. Start running, seeking this whole liquidity above the market here. Forex Factory, what's that telling us today? Got CAD's got the announcement. IVPMIs for CAD. That's filled now. Looks like we got some leverage off that to go lower. The short off this oil here this morning. I went with that. Managed to catch that right at 74.60. 74.60 right here for a short in oil. So I'm looking for further downside prices in oil right now. So I'm in this one for a short. Well, Derek, you got a nice little trade on the way up, did you? Out down here. So I'm looking for this to run back up into here now, or at least back up into that level. So kind of watching oil right now. Here's a nice reversal. Oh, I didn't see that 1 minute ago. opportunity to get long here off this. Well, The oil is returning to where I was talking about. Wanted to see it come back up into here. So we're just shy of that level there. So I'm looking for it to hit right in here somewhere. So it's a short little hop into here, grab some profits, and then wait for a retracement back into here, and then catch that for a short, because this may already be the short right here. There's 75% retracement right there. So we've got this reversal here, took these lows, come back inside it right there to go long. And you got this one here, break this low here, come back inside it to go short. So you've got one short, one long. Where do you play inside that on a 5-minute chart? Thanks, Hans. Yeah, it was not bad. Bringing back this bug. It's just making all my body ache like crazy here. I had a fever last night. I broke this morning, but I'm still feeling like crap. But thanks anyway. It was nice down there. I enjoyed the heat. I do like heat. So these equal highs here, I don't think they're going to leave those untouched. I'd like to see them provide some support at that. Come on up, little oil. Yeah, make sure they're not going for something different here. Okay, there's the first level. I want the perfect inch channel oil right now. Oh, it came all the way back down, hey? That probably took me out. Yep, that took me out. So really we're between this one going higher and this one going higher. There's no reversal here. It's just an inversion. Wow, it's just a reclaimed fair value gap, really. I'll turn around right here. I've been still in this trade here this morning. On my Fivers account, I've been in this one. I'm just weathering all this crap. We're finally getting some lift up here. Finally. Now we're getting up there. Looking for these equal highs now. Short here in oil off of here. This is going to be a slow process of grinding this morning. Keep your leverage really low, you guys. Nice, Justin. You're moving into profit right off the bat. Smart guy. Good work. So long in this one, short in this one. And as you can see, I'm really I'm moving into profit right off the bat. I'm not going to risk anything coming ripping back against me. So I don't care if I make $5. I'm not going to lose $5. And this one here is doing well as well. And that other painful one has been sitting through this whole thing here, so someone at the door. That's all right, man. Hey, if you need a garage, you can work in a garage too, you know.
Yeah.
It's you know the food fit in?
Yeah, she gave it.
Yeah, because it's all there. It's free space there if you need it to just open up the door, get the light in there.
Yeah, we outside.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hey, no worries. I'm doing a show in the morning.
Yeah, go on.
All right, thanks. So my concern in this oil trade is this, there's a tiny little imbalance right here that we're just bouncing off of. So my concern is that we're going to end up, I want to see it trade through here and through this order block on the downside. This thing's slowly starting to inch its way up. Let's lock in a few more pennies here. It's so up and down. I don't want to lose anything in there. Looking for oil to get back into this area here now, so my sticks will go from here to here. I'm just going to manage this from the back end, the straight. Thank you, Shepard. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad to be back. Nice to have some internet speed again. Yeah, that's the concern I got right there. This is a good trade here this morning. Got both directions. Got this little run into here, now this little run back to here. And so far, this is panning out. So it's a little slow, insidious climb up here. It'd be nice to see these highs get taken today. Attaboy. Keep going. I'm I'm moving this one into profit now. Just covering everything into profit so I don't take any losses. On a non-farm payroll week, you don't want to take any losses. Keep your leverage low. Demand your entry. If you don't get your entry, don't take it, especially on days like today. You get what you want. Yeah, there's several buy entries there this morning, Russell. So I took oil from here down to here. Now if oil comes back up into this order block, I'm just kind of stuck in between whether or not we're going to go lower. Like we can come running back up into here now. And see how it acts off of that. And then I'd like to see it obviously continue on the downside. I think I've got more downside speculation on oil. I didn't see that on the 1 minute chart. The 1 minute chart's got a an inversion right here. They traded back into. That's why there was that dip. I wasn't sure about that on a 5 minute chart. That's the reversal that we just hit there. So we just got above it here. I want to see that starting to climb back up into 50% or more of that range, maybe back into this order block here, and then get short from there. Let's see what happens. Nope, we'd carry on down. I want to buy a discount to go discount even further. It's right down here. See what kind of reaction we get off of that spot right there. We got down to that level I was looking at here. Now we'll see if this holds price. If this holds price, then we're looking for a run back up into at least here. I'm not speaking very loudly. That's probably why my mic sounds so quiet. That's like really high right there. I'm sorry, I'm just not speaking very quiet. I'm speaking very quietly. So far we're just killing it in oil today. Catching these reversals have been awesome. So we're looking at that level there. We got the reversal there. Got the reversal there. Got the 5 minute. Caught this one down, and now this one up for 1 minute. Now I'm looking for it to get back up into here. Let's put the sticks right there now. Get down to a 1 minute chart. So you got see, come back to here, find some support off of this. Right there. Body. You're finding support off of here. I'd like to see that one provide support, start pushing higher now. Ideally, I want to see oil get back up into a premium range again. That should take us out here now. Trailed that up nice and high. That's good. Now we're going, would have got hit really good. So that was a good trail. Now we can get back into here. That's why you trail your stop loss up, or you use your fib tool to manage your upper end on that. Looking for oil to reach up in here a little higher. The sticks now. Oil's been going extremely well. Getting a reaction off of here now, inside the sticks. Now I want to stop. Where do my sticks go now? Let's see, we turn down into here. Bang. Okay, so now next thing I want to do is I want to see it, see how it reacts inside here. That's right off the session open. Now I want to see it cut through here. Not just run back into this inversion here. If it just runs back into here and we get another lift up, we're looking for more of a premium range up here now. So it looks like that might be what's about to happen. It's going to happen here. We might see this pop back up and run up higher. That's funny. I put 5 lots on oil. Accidentally, I wanted to put a 0.5 and I put 5 on. And I was like, eek, okay. And then it went up 65 bucks. I'm like, I'm on the wrong, I put the wrong leverage in, so I'm out. And it cost me, I think I lost 8 bucks on it, even though I was up $65. So the cost of all that for commission must have been huge for a 5-lot trade in oil. So watch your leverage. Be careful with your button pushing, especially in days like this where it can whip around on you. Yeah, see how this is getting lift now? I think we're going to get a push up again. One more run back up into here. And we've come right back into the consolidation, the mean threshold of consolidation. All right, I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. Keep your eyes on the prize, people. Ooh, sounds like the 11 o'clock reversal. Back into the range between 10 and 11. Look at this premium array here. So we came all the way back up into it here. Find support on it. Looking for a discount one now down here. This one I've been calling for all morning. We're down here. That'll finish off if we get a continuation. You're heading out there, Derek, are you? My stomach's not doing good at all. What's this one? We'll look at this here. Okay. Inside that range, that's a fair value gap, or sorry, that's a equilibrium threshold, or sorry, an equilibrium fair value gap here. Look for this high, this to get taken out here. Kind of a dodgy situation to be in because you're back into this one already, inside the smaller range. You're back into this premium one. You've got this little reversal here below that low. So look to see it tap this and drive right through this for higher prices. If not, if we close below this and come back into this level right here, we'll see how that acts right now. Back into here, look for higher prices. I'm going to see it take this that high out right there. Find some support off the top of this here, and then start climbing higher. If not, we're in a little consolidation here. We are bullish right now. And we are bearish. So we are bearish down and we're bullish up. So we're between this one here, or this one. So you got 1, 2, 3. They're all overlapping each other right inside this guy here. So the lowest one is this fair value gap here inside this smaller range. That's the lowest one. And you've just ran above it, come back in, find support at it to run up into the premium one. And now you want that premium one to provide support for it to roll over and come back down, or you want this discount one to provide support and blow through this one to go higher. How's the oil doing? Oil did return all the way back up there. Good. So back all the way back up into this level we talked about earlier, and they hit it perfectly. You're getting a reaction off of it. Now for me, I want to see a high get taken, see a reversal, and then take a reversal. This range, that is a nice little, you'd have to have the stop loss sitting just above you there if you're going to short that. still got some, I think it's got some more upside still. See how we were aiming for these equal highs up here this morning? And it quickly reversed on us. And now you might get the reversal. See how we had these multiple candles trying to get up there? And he keep hitting this resistance, right? So for me, this candle's or this fair value gap down here is the important one. If we lose that one on the downside, we're going back down inside the range. Now if we close below here, watch how this candle, if it closes that one and that one, we look for a reversal off of here or here to continue down. Really all you needed right there. Second trade one. Already gapped up already. That's on the wrong side. We're on the wrong side of that. See how we've closed on it and then opened actually above it. that tells me that we're going higher. So wait for the thing we originally looked for. We want to see a reversal. Take this high out here and then see a reversal. When you see a reversal up here, you can be more confident that you got another run back down into this level here. Equal highs now. You got 5-minute equal highs up here as well. You see this reversal here. And then this, when you see a candle trade above it, you go, oh, I'm on the wrong side of that. It's going to go long. Then you get the one candle that gives you the opportunity to take your trade off if you're short here to go long. So that's why you got to look for these fair value gaps to become inversions. And then when you break them to the upside, there's a strong indication that you're going to take out the high behind it. So now we're just looking for a reversal in here on a 1-minute chart. So this here, you want to see that was that 15-minute one taken? Yep. Okay. We're just going to wait for a reversal here now if it happens. These are all silver bullet times now. I don't see you guys going to see much in here. It's quite messy here this morning. Yeah, it's a pretty messy morning. Oil's been the only thing that's been consistent and nice this morning. Yeah, I agree with you, Chris. You stay inside a consolidation and you look for the premium and discount ranges and just trade that premium discount range, especially if you've got a like array and it to a like array, which is so common. You can catch consolidations and you can still survive inside consolidations, provided they're big enough to gather some profits out of. But if you work them properly, you can work from premium to discount um, arrays quite well. And you've really got to chase your stop loss up though. And you really got to pull your fib tool and then use the fib tool to scale out, or use your fib tool to drag your stop loss up. And if you're new to that concept, then stick around, subscribe. We'll show you how to get it done. So I'm looking at oil on an hourly basis now and seeing why we've got this run back up into here now. So my line is going to go right there. I'm looking for a reversal around here. So if we just pop up just above that, get a little nip above, and then you start to see a reversal from here. And then you come back down into this order block here. Let's just watch that there at 75.33. It's too bad we couldn't have grabbed that off that order block there. Didn't quite come back and tag it. If it had tagged it, then it would have been a nice little run up again there as well. Don't fall for this as being the reversal either. When you got that fair value gap above you there, they're not going to leave that untouched. So even if it's come back and just touch the edge of it again and pull away, the next few minutes we should see a run up into there. That's going to be my focus for today. It seems the cleanest price action is in oil today, so I'm going to be putting my focus on there this afternoon, unless this starts cleaning up, which is not. So the euro dollar reached up, took out did it take out the high of the day? 8. So watch this level right here. This is one of those potential bear traps where they come down. They say, hey, look, I'm just going to pop over here, give the impression that I'm going to go down, then turn around and take it up. So watch and see how this is prices delivered here in oil. What's Dixie up to? Ah, it's kind of flat as well. Reversal. Premium, discount. They're literally overlapping each other. That's why that's sitting in there. And what do we got in here? Canadian dollar, we wanted it to go down. Came up into that fair value gap nicely there. And we've been heading down into the mean threshold of this candle. Equal highs. I don't think they want to leave those untouched. New Zealand dollar. Came down to a discount array. That's the box we drew out this morning. Work that whole box in there. Now we're going higher. Look for these equal highs, obviously, and session open. And this fair value gap up here. This is when it kind of looking right there. Is the upside. And if you get through that, look for that little guy right here. Okay, so if we're cutting into this daily, look for this high here on the daily. These equal lows here, and leave that open. That would put us okay, 62%. Right back on there, just shy, just popping over the 50% mark. Ooh, that would be nice. Still aiming for that. I see how you get a false impression that that was they were going to go low. It balanced it out, but did not close below it. You see that? And then kept going higher. That's those little bear traps you got to watch out for. I think we're coming all the way back down into here again today. I got another half hour with you guys, and then I'm going to call her quits. And then tomorrow we'll have a look at the non-farm payroll day and see how non-farm payroll goes. There's a trade Michael does for non-farm payroll. We'll see if that actually pans out tomorrow. And then TGIF Friday, if we can get a TGIF Friday out of that. I like the afternoons on a Friday after a non-farm payroll. Markets just tend to coast. You can get some nice little deals late in the afternoon. The day settles out after the mess, and you can get little moments of smooth sailing. Nice to know that people are being very vocal on the channel, which is nice to see. Justin doing well today. Doing very well. Nice. I like to see all that. It's good work. It's the crazy Ivan time. Bottom of the hour. There, we finally popped through that into that fair value gap we were looking for. Now, how far into that little fair value gap we're going to go? So there's that daily. We talked about that daily. Let me have a look at this again. So the next sticks we're going to move to here. If we get no reaction off of that, because that'll be the top 75% of that range. If we get a reaction off of that, these equal lows. If not, looking for these lows, the high of the fair value gap here, or we may come up for a full fill of this. So there's multiple levels to look for in terms of we're waiting for a reversal to happen here in oil. Level I was talking about here, we're looking for that to come back into there. Once you see the range that you're in, you can see a premium level. Once the premium level has been hit, you look for the discount level and you say, well, this guy was the equilibrium fair value gap. So the discount fair value gap is the objective like to like in terms of where the algorithm wants to reach for. So the fact that we worked through the equilibrium, use it as support now to continue going lower. I'd like to see it get back into here now. Then if you take out that low for lunch, and then you start to run back into the range here and take this side here for after lunch, like the 1 p.m., which would be perfect for take this out for lunch hour. And we're almost there. Still creeping. What a mess. That's so choppy. That's a 1 minute chart. Look at how much sawing that is versus this in oil. So clean. So much cleaner. So Australian dollar on the 1 hour chart, we're right back into that reversal here. See that? There's the breaker that initiates the run above these old highs. We've traded right through this fair value gap here into this one here. That's more of a equilibrium one though. I'd like to see this provide support, roll over, and come back down again. Keeping an eye on this. So we hit right off that, must have had this in the wrong spot, standby. I'm looking at my other chart and it's literally bouncing right off that. Oh, I got the wrong thing here. That's interesting because on my MT5 platform, this has come down and tagged that right on the money. So if we get another little reversal, look for the rest of this to get tagged. I wouldn't mind seeing this come deep down into here for a fill of that, and then a reversal. See if you can see a reversal if we take these lows out here. But I'd like to see these lows get taken out for lunch. Ooh. Hello, Robin Hood. How are you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're taking from the markets and giving to the poor yourself, if that's the case. Nothing here yet for a reversal for me. Nothing clean for a reversal for me. So even if that rolls over and starts coming back down again, I won't get excited until it actually breaks structure like this on the downside, comes back and uses this breaker here as support to go lower. So I won't be using that at all. So after lunch, you're looking for that 12 o'clock lunch run on this low created right here. if we run this low out and then you see a reversal, same kind of reversal set up here, happening here, then we're looking for a run up into cleaning these, all this liquidity pools out above you here. Because we're in that consolidated type market, right? Before non-farm payroll. So the markets tend to consolidate before the market makes up its mind what it wants to do after the announcements are made. So you see these consolidation markets, and you can, if you're real careful, like Chris was just saying, if you're real careful, you can actually see and capture discount to premium array. Look for your entry and don't try to aim for too many PD arrays away. Look at the range that you're in, trade the 50%, use your fib tool to scale yourself out or to manage your trade on the way up. See, this is once again, it tries to give you this false, hey, I'm going lower. A little wick below the low, but does not actually trade below that fair value gap right here. So it just stops right on it, starts going back up again. Like this one here, stops right on it, goes back up again. So we're not quite done yet, going higher. A new subscriber, Juan. Welcome, Juan. Welcome, welcome to our lovely little community of traders. It's good to have you. And it's non-farm payroll week for folks, so there's not a lot done really well this morning, but it's they were like nibbling, and that's the way you got to do it right now, is low leverage, nibble away, find yourself a clean market if you can, and trade that. It doesn't matter what asset class you're in, just use the same principles that we've been using on NQ. ICT's principles are used everywhere, any asset class, anything. Oh yeah, how did these guys go this morning? Look at that. What a reversal, hey? See this? Trades above it right there on that candle. Comes all the way back down and nails the bottom of it perfectly. And takes a trade. What an excellent entry. Bitcoin, I tell you, has some stellar entries sometimes. Absolutely awesome. There's another opportunity right there. Trade inside your range, discount. If you get through that, look for this discount here. Mind you, that's, yeah, look, that one there. And if you get through that one, you got this guy here. We were looking at, not silver, what was it? Oh yeah, the soybeans. Yes, remember saying soybeans was going to go up. That was the objective we were aiming for soybeans, and look at that. We're up and through it. Cornflakes, corn futures, sugar. Coffee. I don't think I had a decision, anything to say about coffee. I think I was I flat on sugar? We'd already traded above that. Oops. What are we looking at here? Live cattle. I said live cattle was going down, and it's going down. We said cocoa was going up. It's going up. Lumber, we said would go down, but it's not. It's come back up. On the daily, we want to see it come back into the, I said I wanted to see it come back into that fair value gap there. And it's come in and right back into the consequent encroachment of it. And now we're getting a reaction off of it. So this consequent encroachment may be the level that causes it to start going down. So now you go into here like this. Here's a good example. So right there's the consequent encroachment. If this is the level right here, we're expecting to see a reversal. We'll go into the lumber now and see if we can find a reversal on a 1 minute chart. So you can, or a 15, we'll start at a 15-minute chart. So you see, you get an idea. That was the high right there. So we haven't got a 15-minute reversal yet. Look at a 5-minute chart. To have a reversal yet, we don't have a 5-minute reversal. 1 minute chart. So you won't get your, so this was a bit quick 1 minute run from 10-12. We had a 1 minute just shoot straight up. So it's not until you get the break of that on the downside or turn into it, or this order block here initiates the run, that you can get short off of that. So right now there is no, even though that's the consequent encroachment, you don't want to see it break down below here. If it doesn't and just continues to drive up higher, you're expecting it to go higher until we have this candle taken out on the downside. So his principles are used for the same, doesn't matter what asset class you're in. Yeah, I want to see that come back into here and then go higher. So we'd be killing it in soybeans. I don't know what soybeans pays as a commodity, but using that principles that we talked about, that we talk about every morning, you would have been making some serious dosh there in soybeans. I want to see that keep going up. I want to see it get some support off of this and start pushing up through that fair value gap there, that imbalance. Reversal. We trade above it. We trade back into it. And then we start going higher. So this is the breakout above this consolidation. You get a candle with a body that closes above. Next candle opens, comes down for CAM 1 model entry. Continuation on the upside. This is just United States natural gas. It's the stock. It's not a ETF or anything like that. So if you break this to the upside, we're looking for price to trade outside of here for the overall market structure break, and it does. It trades above it. Now if we come back into that breaker here, the run that takes that low out, look for that to provide a level of support and a continuation to the upside. Now we want to see this order block here give way the mean threshold. That fair value gap, you want to see that give way and continue pushing higher. We traded above here, traded back into the imbalance, push higher. So I'd like to see this here provide support and then get through here. I've even got the 11 o'clock. There's 11 there. I wouldn't want to see it take this all out first and then come back down here. I want to see this just keep rolling over here. You got this one here. We've already traded above it. So you find support at this, go higher. The consolidation, so I'm going to sit on the sidelines and watch that one. There, we finally hit our upside objective in oil. We seem to be bouncing on it, so I want to see a big bold candle in here creating a fair value gap. Trade through it and use this as an order block. Just like that. You want to see that stay open. That create the wick. A body with a wick on it. Then the next candle, trade through this. Back into that for a short. If it doesn't, if it decides to keep pushing higher, then that's our next level right there. That's the next piece. And all you do is just keep tracking it up like this, and you wait for that reversal to show itself. If you've caught this one, then you're in a nice killer trade this morning. And we called all this morning. Six more minutes and I'll leave you guys to your lunch hour, and I'll see you guys tomorrow if we don't see anything substantial here. So watch this piece here. Trade below that. And this. Come back into it for a short. Not that you're taking any of this stuff. You're just watching it. We're just watching and studying price action now. If you've made any money today, count your lucky stars, move to the side and wait. And just wait for a new setup to occur, or wait till next week or the end of non-farm payroll tomorrow. I guess that's the edge of the fair value gap there. So keep your eye right here on this fair value gap right there. We've traded all the way up into that one, found support, come back, found support underneath it. It's good. Now you want to see this get through here on the downside. Just like that. Not a wick though, you want a body. Much chatting going on there today. Only 24 people. That's all right, 24 people. We find a good trade. Those other people are going to wish they were here. So this is what we're looking for. This is the reversal where we're asking for. When this candle was forming, we wanted a nice wick candle. And we got another one above. So I'd like to see a big bold candle get through this one. And I leave that as an opening for a short. If it doesn't, it keeps pushing higher. That's good. Just let it keep on trucking. That's our upside objective. If this doesn't happen, we're still looking for that higher prices there. And then I'm expecting a reaction, a decent reaction off of here. And so far we've had a wick through this. We've had no bodies closed below that. Now they're just using the wicks to provide support inside here. Now, if you want this to go higher, you got to get up above this. This is your reversal. We've taken out these old highs here. But these lows haven't been cleaned out yet. So our objective obviously is to push that lower. So we want to see it close below here. I only have one closed below here. Now you're looking for a continuation on the downside. This is just a demo account, so I wouldn't want to see it get back up into this. Now that we've traded below here, I want to see this provide a level of support now to continue going lower. I'm going to take any losses in case it comes back, which it will. Just tapping that fair value gap again. Mean threshold of that candle out. I want to see. That's why my stop loss is super tight. I don't want to see that giveaway. You trade through it, and you're looking for higher prices. And that is where your lunch hour begins, my friends. We're still going higher in oil. Again, keep your eyes on that level there. Going higher. Here's a nice little displacement candle. I want to see it get through here and through that candle. Okay, I think that's going to be it for me, you guys. Keep your eyes on this level right here. I want to see something drop below here with a nice significant candle. Come back and use this as some support. Keep in mind you have to have a stop loss sitting way up here and allow for this. And you still have that fair value gap on the daily that's still not filled yet. So if you do get that little waggle space in here, that's no big deal. They'll come back and get that another time. Otherwise, you're looking for the reversal in here. But you want to see a nice decent displacement down below this one. But until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll feel feeling a little better and a little more animated for you, because I'm still feeling like I got a bug, not feeling all that great. So that's a couple hours there for you. So I hope you guys do well. There's keep your powder dry. Again, we're in Thursday, so be safe. And I will see you guys tomorrow, Friday, non-farm payroll. Take care.